231 minutes. World Championship record, passing the 2004 mark held by Slovakian netminder Jan Lasic, who had a streak of 206 minutes and 26 seconds. That's been blown away by the incredible skill of Pekka Rinne. I'm Aaron Murphy. The third period beckons on your home for hockey Premier Sports. After 40 minutes, Finland and Belarus. No score. Shots on goal. 18-10 in favor of Finland. 0 for 2 on the power play are Belarus. 0 for 1 with the man advantage are Finland. Pekka Rinne is the story of the game, story of the tournament in many ways. We don't want to jinx him. We'll move on. Third period action live now. Belarus, they want points. They know that they can still be caught. They do not want Slovakia to have any hope going in the final day of the round robin. For Finland, they want to get as many points as possible and move up in Group B so they have a better crossover. Belarus currently on 10 points. Finland on 12, Slovakia on 8, but Slovakia hoping that Finland win this game, and then they have a puncher's chance tomorrow. Kontiola with a big shot, and Koval again with a big save. Magnificent shot by Kontiola. Throws it out front again, looking to try and break the shutout streak of Vitaly Koval as well. So, as I mentioned, Slovakia can catch Belarus. And in their head-to-head games, Slovakia won 2-1 in overtime against Belarus. Slovakia's last game is Tuesday versus the USA. So Belarus, if they lost here, they'd have to get something, anything from Norway to get through. So Slovakia still have a chance, but Belarus have that destiny in their own hands. Donskoy. There's a quick shot. Barkov puts it back. The linesman, Semyonov, had taken a tumble, much to the crowd's delight. The poor linesmen and referees sometimes, when they take a beating or blow a tire, the crowd gives them the Bronx cheer. Yusenko. Yusenko up the wall. He was looking for Sergei Drozd, and the good news is Sergei Drozd is okay. He took a shot in the midsection, the shot by Stasenko. In that second period, he was a little shaken up, but he's out there, and he is okay indeed. Yavenko boxes out on his man. Stas up the wall for Drozd. Drozd tried to move it ahead for Yefamenko. Stas to Drozd. That's up in the air. The only one who knew where it was Donskoy, and he pulls it back down onto the ice and plays it back to Otama. Ati Otama. Moves the puck up into the neutral zone, and here comes Hartikainen. Hartikainen on a Lone Ranger rush, waiting for support. It finally comes through Pilstrom and Immonen. But Stepanov had already gone back the other way, and he is now whistled offside. Sloppy at the line by Hovashine. Dave Lewis on the Belarus bench, not happy. Wants his team to tighten up. Giving away offsides in a scoreless game against Finland. Gain the line, get the puck deep, make stuff happen. Pilstrom helps Immonen out, pulls it back to Otama. Sienkiewicz. Stepanov now. Stepanov has been electrifying at times, a little bit quiet in that second period, but seems to have the gas back in the legs for this third stanza. Lisovitz being watched by Pilstrom. Pilstrom tries to run him into the first row. Lisovitz keeps on going. Put it up the wall there. And Hovashine moved it, but not quick enough as Mantilla moved up on him, but then Mantilla gave the puck right back to Kitarov. Kitarov gives it to Lisovitz. You have Jenny Lisovitz. Gains the red line, dumps it ahead for Demkov. Demkov can't get there ahead of Jokipaka. Giveaway with Demkov lurking in the reach. Demkov tried to get a tip on that, and Pekka Rinne didn't even flinch. Kemppainen Kemppainen ahead for Aaltonen. Kemppainen tries to go back inside for Pessinen. Kemppainen punches it out front. Nobody home there in a white shirt, and Katarov dumps it out into the neutral zone. Here's Lepisto. Sammy Lepisto played for Automobilist in the KHL. 7 goals, 16 assists for Sammy Lepisto, the former NHLer. Yavenko, an end-around play, and they come back with Havras. Belarus seem to have their skating legs in this third period. Out front, oh, what a chance, Kaluzhny. He had a chance to end that magnificent shutout streak and fanned on it. And now the hockey gods, there were 2 posts in the first period to help out Pekka Rinne. And here, a fan shot by Kaluzhny. Havras really gets on his horse. That's a lovely little pass, and he just fans on it with a wide open net. Kaluzhny, the captain, looking for his 4th goal. What a pass by Havras, and Kaluzhny right there. Absolutely nothing Pekka Rinne could have done. And the hockey gods smiling on the starting netminder for Finland. Lepisto. Lepisto being watched by Sergei Drozd. Tuomo Ruutu joins the fracas. Kontiola pushes it down into Belarusian territory, taken over by Garashko. Garashko to Stas. Stas, who plays his hockey for CSKA Moscow in the KHL, has been good in this one. Barkov. Barkov to Jokinen. Jokinen happy to dump it in and play dump and chase. Donskoy, first man there. Donskoy to Jokinen. A good play by Hovreshin to get up on the shooter. Jokinen, Barkov, Donskoy taking over. They were dominant for long sequences of play in that second stanza. And Barkov is just a whole load of fun to watch with the puck. Here's Vitaly Koval. Leaves it for big Yavenko. Yavenko runs into his man and knocked him flat on his back. Stepanov. Stepanov. Give Pilstrom credit. He jumped right back up after that hit from the 6'7" behemoth Yavenko. Stepanov takes the puck for a walk, lays it off, they score! That's it! Hovreshin ends the shutout streak of Pekka Rinne. What a shot by Yevgeny Hovreshin. That's his 3rd goal of the tournament. This is how Pekka Rinne saw it. Stepanov takes the dog for a walk, and then the nice cross-ice pass. Look at Stepanov, head on a swivel, head up the whole way, protecting the puck. Being watched closely by Yakola, but protects that puck. And a perfectly placed shot by Hovreshin. Stepanov will get an assist. And the shutout streak is over. Coming into this period, 231 minutes and 56 seconds. And another couple of minutes to be added on that will get you the final tally. And it's 1-0 Belarus, more importantly. Don't take anything away from Belarus. They're fighting for their quarterfinal position. A win here makes the final 4 positions known in Group B. As Finland won't come. They won't give up, I can tell you what. And Pessin had a good chance there. Kulikov with an assist as well on the Hovreshin goal. Stepanov with a fantastic pass and an even better shot by Yevgeny Hovreshin. And 9 points for Severstal in the KHL. 3 goals here for Dave Lewis's team Belarus. What a shot. And the shutout streak is over, and I wonder if it's just maybe a little bit of relief if you're Team Finland, not to give up a goal, of course, but not to have to tiptoe around. No one ever wants to talk about a shutout. And if you're Pekka Rinne, you would have wanted it to go on for an eternity. But at this level, absolutely no way that was going to continue. And it was a magnificent shot by Hovreshin. 1-0 Belarus. Face off deep in Belarusian territory. One. Lindell keeps it in. One by Finland. Barkov tries to reverse it. Donskoy out there. And the puck is gloved and thrown. And the referee is right there, Daniel Stricker. That man, Lisevets, had to grab the puck and get it out of the way. Let's have a look. That's some pass by Barkov at speed back to Jokinen. Jokinen has been all around the net. And watch Lisevets here. Closes his hand, throws it. Luckily, he's not in the crease. If that happens in the crease, the referee can call a penalty shot. Now let's see what the referee Stricker has decided. It will be a delay of game, so lesser of two evils. You don't want to give up a penalty shot right there. And Lisevets also had to think, well, there's a puck sitting here. I can't get my stick on it. I can't let it just sit here. Well, it's a power play for Finland. They're second. As they try and get one back. .13:49 to go. Third stanza. Second power play now for Team Finland. Down low, Ruutu. Ruutu goes back up the wall to Kontiola. Kontiola back to the point. Big shot. And Aaltonen leaned on that. And give credit to Kitterov. I believe he's down. It is indeed Alexander Kitterov sacrificing his body to protect that one-goal lead. But boy, oh boy, was that a heavy shot. So Pekka Rinne's shutout streak ends at 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 5 seconds. What a run of goaltending by Pekka Rinne. Fantastic all-world goaltending from the Nashville Predators standout. And I tell you what, everyone will look back in 5-6 years' time, and that'll be a trivia question, and some people will be thinking, was it a big name like Jack Eichel or somebody like that that ended the streak? It was Hovreshin of Belarus. Well, Pekka Rinne's shutout streak, 2 hours, 37 minutes, 237 minutes and 5 seconds. Getting ahead of myself a little bit there. Kontiola. Kontiola. Back to the line. Aaltonen being pressured. Excellent penalty kill by Hovreshin. Hovreshin, quick shot, looking for another one. And that's going to be a penalty on Finland, an interference call. So 237 minutes and 5 seconds of shutout hockey. And Rinne gets a piece of that as Hovreshin has his number. Trying to go high on him again was Yevgeny Hovreshin. Kari Jalonen does not agree with the interference call on Ruutu. So Lisevets still in the box for Belarus. We'll have some 4-on-4 hockey. So 237 minutes, 5 seconds. We will say it one last time just because it is so unbelievable. It's about 3 hours and 50-odd minutes, 3 hours, 57 minutes, something like that. Wow. That man at 6'5" and reflexes like a cat sets a new world championship record. But right now, he won't care about any of that because they're trailing 1-0. They want the win here. They want to get to 15 points and climb over Russia. Tie USA atop the group for today anyway. 12:35 to go, 45 seconds, 4-on-4, and then there'll be a short power play for Finland. Or a short penalty kill for Finland, rather, as Lisavets will be back out of the box. And Ruutu will be the penalty of consequence. Heitinen through a screen. And Barkov, as he tends to do on the power play, goes straight in front to use his frame as a screen. And the play will come out. We've all saw it. Barkov definitely did touch the skate right there. If that puck goes in, it's a tough call for the referee. Hard to make the save with someone kicking your skate out from underneath you. It will be interference to Barkov. And that man, Kari Ylonen, who didn't like the call to Tuomo Ruutu for interference, he hates that call. As Koval, he sold it well too. He knows that there's a body there. He comes across. He knows the shot's coming. And Ruutu and Barkov in the sin bin. Coach Ylonen beside himself with the referees Stricker and Wehrli. He wants a conference. And give Tobias Wehrli credit. He's coming over. He's going to have a chat with Coach Ylonen. A lot of referees don't do that communication well, and that's what incites coaches and captains and players. Come over and explain it. It was skate on skate. And Barkov is off. Kaluzny with the one power play goal in the tournament. No surprise to see him out there. He's got 3 goals, 3 assists thus far at the Worlds. So it's 4-on-3, and eventually in about 15 seconds it will be 5-on-3. Kostitsin back to the line. Quick shot. Yusenko has been good on the blue line for Belarus, making things happen. And now it's a 5-on-3 for a good segment of time. 1:07 left on that 5-on-3. As Kaluzny, the captain, dumps it off for Kostitsin. Sergei Kostitsin walks off the half wall, dumps it down to Kaluzny. Up to the point. Lisavets. Lisavets has logged a lot of minutes. Kostitsin back to Lisavets. Quick shot. It's Yusenko rather, and a good play by Stepanov and a save by Pekka Rinne. And Stepanov is all over the ice right now for Belarus. Kaluzny. Oh boy, Havras nearly made it 2-0. Just flubbed that wide. Yusenko to Stepanov. Stepanov calls switch. He wants Yusenko to go in. Stepanov takes it for a walk. Sergei Kostitsin. 5-on-3 for another 20 seconds. Everything's been to the outside, and if you're Finland, you're happy about that. Stepanov, good block. Oh boy, blocking that. Otama, he's hurt. Ati Otama got in front of that Stepanov shot. He's going to do it again. Kostitsin, Sergei Kostitsin in front. Oh, what a glove save on Havras. Robbery, Pekka Rinne. Goodness gracious. Yusenko with the shot. Havras turns around. And that's the sweep play earlier in the sequence. But what a glove save. Kaluzny and Havras had 3 opportunities to get that insurance goal on that power play sequence. And better than that glove save as well. And with 28 seconds to go on the power play, the 5-on-3 is over. Ruutu is back out and available. Lepisto, Heitinen. Heitinen gets his pocket pick there by Kulikov. Leo Komarov does his best to get it to the line, no further, as Kaluzny and Povrashin working some magic. There's Kostitsin. Look at Yakola, he's down there. This is the glove save. Again, Havras had 3 point-blank chances to get that second goal for Belarus, and Artur Havras could not. And you see he looks skyward. He was a little bit frustrated with it. But that's just fantastic goaltending. Yavenko screams it wide, and you've got to give Pekka Rinne credit. He's got that big shutout streak going. It's hanging over your head a little bit, all this sort of mythical talk, breaking records and all that. Gets scored on, and then comes back and they kill a 5-on-3. Magnificent stuff. Has to refocus a goalie whenever he gives up a goal, whether it's at a shutout streak or just a bad goal at an untimely moment. You've just got to shake it off and make the next save. And Pekka Rinne made a couple of highlight reel saves on that penalty kill. Jokinen out front for Salmela. Barkov had a swipe at it. Donskoy. What a moment there. Salmela snuck in off the point, trying to tie this one up. 9:25 to go, third period. Belarus 1, Finland no score. Salmela, an excellent chance. He's right back on the puck. Dumps it in. Donskoy gives chase. Donskoy puts a body on Lisevets. Lisevets turns and knocks him down. Kontiola put it back up the wall looking for Heitinen. Juuso Heitinen couldn't keep it in, but Lepisto will back him up. Lepisto to Kontiola. Good block by Drozd on Kontiola, but Heitinen follows that play up. 8:50 to go. Komarov working hard with Tuomo Ruutu. Lisevets goes end around there looking for Demigan. Shot from the point, Komarov in front. And the puck is in someone's equipment there, as the referee, Daniel Stricker, was keeping an eye on things. There's Donskoy. Jussi Jokinen found Salmela sneaking in off the point. Barkov, Donskoy. Here's Salmela. Oh, what an opportunity, and a good job by Demkov, taking away some time and space and just getting the stick there. Right there. Koval with the great awareness to just turn and swat that out of the crease before it rolls any closer to the line. Kemppainen versus Hovrasin. Hovrasin, the man ending that streak of Rinne. Remember that for your trivia down the road, hockey fans. Here's Stepanov. Jokipaka. Kemppainen slides it ahead for Aaltonen. Kemppainen threw it into space. And Havris. Is it a call for too many men on the ice? Yep. That is unfortunate. Belarus. Daniel Stricker giving me the sign there for too many men on the ice. Right in front of the bench. It was an awkward change. Well, there's clearly 6 you see there. Kulikov is only getting off now. Not going to make it easy on themselves. Stepanov will serve the too many men on the ice call. Finland with a third opportunity on the power play. They're 0 for 2. 0 for 3 on the power play are Belarus. Jokinen out there, the captain. There's some of the shots on goal leaders. Barkov 3, Pessinen 2. But Vitaly Koval has kept them at bay. Shots on goal currently 19-18 in favor of Finland. Donskoy scores! Jonas Donskoy, power play goal, leans on that nice pass, one-times it in behind Vitaly Koval, and we're tied at 1. There's Lindell. Esa Lindell has been magnificent. That guy could play in the NHL. No problem, Esa Lindell. Donskoy leans on that. Koval got a piece of it under his arm. Let's have a look. This is a better look. It's under the arm. He doesn't squeeze the arm to the body. Doesn't get the shoulder on it. Just sneaks under the armpit. Donskoy, his second of the tournament. An assist to Lindell. And they finally get one. They finally use the power play to their advantage. 1 for 3 now. Jatkopaika to the line. And Ivan Yusenko could not keep it in. 7:45 to go. Third period action. Finland 1, Belarus 1. Too many men on the ice call. Costs team Belarus. Gotta have clean changes through the neutral zone like that. Kampainen with a nice move at the blue line, and Belarus were caught. Pilstrom battling with Kaluzhny. Here is Kampainen. Kampainen back to Jatkopaika. You call out front, and just like that, you blink your eye, and Finland will make you pay. 2-1, Hartikainen. Oh boy, they were asleep at the wheel, and Teemu Hartikainen gets his first goal of the tournament. Jukkola off the wall, comes back out through. How does that come back through? Koval is incredible in itself. He does. I guess he's trying to move the leg. He doesn't want it to bounce off him into the net. But no one picked up Hartikainen. Look at that. Not a red shirt in sight. Joonas Hartikainen breaking the hearts of Belarus right there. They had played so well. 7 minutes to go. Plenty of hockey. They'll have to get right back on it. Here's Komarov. To the line. Heitinen. Quick shot. And Koval will hold on to that as Tuomo Ruutu is battling in front trying to get a rebound. Let's tidy that up for you. Power play goal from Donskoi, his second from Lindell and Jokinen. And moments later, in the blink of an eye, Hartikainen on a bounce play. We'll have a look at the Donskoi shot. Just under the arm of Koval. He just couldn't squeeze the arm to the body. And then Kampainen across for Jukkola. And Hartikainen just finds a loose puck right there in the crease, bouncing off the boards. And he couldn't believe it. Jukkola gets an assist on the Hartikainen go-ahead goal, as should Big Kampainen. And there's a good little storyline for you too. Salavat, Yuliyev, Ufa, KHL teammates. And certainly Vitaly Koval will not be happy with that as the bragging rights shift over to Hartikainen. Hartikainen had 15 goals this past season for Salavat, Yuliyev, and Koval at a .934 save percentage for the same club. So two successful players with Salavat, Yuliyev, Ufa. And right now Hartikainen will have a little smile about that. 6:40 to go. Finland 2, Belarus 1. Cannot take your foot off the gas at all against Finland. They are ranked number 2 in the world by the International Ice Hockey Federation. Sweden, of course, ranked number 1. Jokinen bats that ahead. Here's Barkov. Lindell to Donskoi. Donskoi. He ran into Yusenko. Barkov. And they just keep on coming. Finland, they're smelling it now. They're smelling that win. They're smelling the 3 points, and they want it bad. Hartikainen gets lit up by Stasenko. Hartikainen shook up, but keeps on going. There's a big shoulder by Stasenko. Jukkola. Hartikainen just tried to feather that forward. Jurvenko takes a hit from Pilstrom, which is almost comical, as Pilstrom is only a tiny guy at 5'10", trying to hit the 6'7" Jurvenko. 5:35 to go. Finland 2, Belarus 1. And those goals are about a minute apart. That's offside. Donskoi scored at 51-57. 52-51 was the Hartikainen goal. 54 seconds apart. Look at that, just bounces through the legs, and Hartikainen is there. And Korobov can't take away his stick because Korobov didn't know it was going to bounce that way either. What a time to get your first goal of the tournament against your club teammate. They'll have bragging rights if they are both on the Salavat Yulev club next season. Yusenko tried to keep it in there. It was Korobov. Korobov pushed it forward, and Demkov blew a tire. Yusenko kept it in momentarily. Yusenko has a third opportunity to keep it in, and it's back out into the neutral zone with less than 5 minutes to go. Jokipaka got it to Tuukka Mantilla. Mantilla battling hard there with Drozd. Drozd and Volkov keep the puck alive for Belarus. There's plenty of time here, no need to panic. But certainly if you're head coach Dave Lewis, you want the puck in the offensive zone, and you want to be able to double shift your best players like Kaluzhny. Drozd outside Lepisto. Kontiola knocked down by Drozd. Drozd is a man on a mission on this shift. Sienkiewicz tries to pinch it and help him, but Kontiola with the dog at work finally wins it back for Finland. Here's Lepisto. Lepisto, and outside of Yefimenko. And Vitaly Koval will have to hold on there with Komarov and Kontiola coming to the party. There is Dave Lewis. He's got the whiteboard out. He's got his notes. And I guess he's now looking at the set plays for pulling the netminder. If they get through another few minutes here, if they can get the puck deep, they will be certainly trying to pull the goalie. As you look at Andrei Kostitsyn, they could really use his offensive prowess. He's suspended for that hit on Viktor Tikhonov in the game against Russia, a 7-0 loss to Russia. And he took a run at Tikhonov. It was a hit to the head, and he will serve the one game here. We'll get you caught up. Hovreshin, his third from Stepanov and Kulov in the second period, ended the shutout streak of Pekka Rinne at 237 minutes 5 seconds. It looked good, but then a power play goal by Donskoy, his second from Lindell and Jokinen, and 54 seconds later, Hartikainen, his first from Jakola and Kemppainen. He really took the wind out of the Belarusian sails with that one. Donskoy, 3:35 to go. Donskoy for Barkov. Alexander Barkov back to Donskoy. Donskoy has really impressed me in this tournament. Not a big guy, but just keeps on working hard. Karpat Ulo, happy to have a guy like that. Here's Tuomo Ruutu to Lindell. Lindell also has impressed me. Fantastic blue liner. He's got an assist on the Donskoy marker on the power play. Here's Kaluzhny. Kaluzhny ahead for Havras. Kaluzhny in quick, and with 3 minutes to go, they dump it up and all the way down. Koval is looking to the bench with each 10 seconds passing or so, looking at Dave Lewis to see if Belarus keep it down there in that zone. Will he pull them early? 2:40 to go. Jakola moved it quick. Kemppainen. Kemppainen gets to the line, no further. Here's Kaluzhny again. Kaluzhny. Kaluzhny throws it in front, and he had Kostitsyn lurking there. And Koval thought it was going to be an icing, but Juha-Matti Aaltonen got there. Aaltonen ends it around 2:11 to go. Third stanza, Finland 2, Belarus 1. Group B action on your home for hockey, Premier Sports. And don't forget, you can check premiersports.tv for all the news and information. And of course, no NHL tonight, but Tuesday late night, Montreal at Tampa Bay, half midnight Lightning lead that series 3-2 as we look back at some of the work in front of Rinne. And then there's the go-ahead goal, Hartikainen. The Finnish fans saw the play develop, and they were already jumping up and down before the puck was in the net. And Thursday late night, if necessary, we'll have Tampa Bay, Montreal Game 7 also live, but that depends on what happens Tuesday night. Montreal need a win in Tampa. Wednesday late night, Washington at New York Rangers, half midnight. That series tied 3-3. Game 7, nothing better. Get some sleep. Be ready for Wednesday late night. Here's Ruutu. Ruutu, a laser beam of a wrist shot turned aside by Koval. 1:40 to go. Demigan gets it ahead for Stas. Stas bobble the puck, and Finland trying to collapse in the zone and just keep everything to the outside as they know what's coming next. It's exactly that. Koval is going to go to the net. It's going to be a 6-on-5. They're going to crash and bang in front of Pekka Rinne, exactly like that. And Hoversheen in there, and the big man Oleg Yavenko. Stas and Artur Havers, who had 3 highlight reel chances on that 5-on-3, which waned down into a 5-on-4, just couldn't beat Pekka Rinne. And they say sometimes your best penalty killer has to be your goalie, and on that 5-on-3 kill, Pekka Rinne was certainly marvelous. Keeps the puck out there on the rugby scrum in front of him. As Belarus call a timeout, Dave Lewis wants to get that whiteboard out and just go over some last-minute plans with that 6-on-5 on the set piece in the offensive zone. And Dave Lewis, he's got Craig Woodcroft, who, here's a UK hockey tie-in for you. Craig Woodcroft, who's an assistant coach on Belarus, was a former Manchester Storm player in the old British Super League, so you can always find a tie-in for UK hockey, whether it's the Elite League or the old Super League. So Craig Woodcroft there helping out Dave Lewis on the Belarus bench. Maybe familiar to some of you old Manchester Storm fans. Face-off just outside the Finnish zone. As Tobias Verli is back in that review area, and they want to review the puck. I guess Dave Lewis put a bug in his ear saying that the scrum in front of Pekka Rinne, they thought the puck was over the line. Yavenko trying to push Pekka Rinne into the net. It's a bump from Lepisto. Here's a good look at it. You can see the puck clearly there in the blue paint, not over the line. You can see the puck there, though the play is long dead as Stas continues to backhand at it. And that is, if you're Dave Lewis, smart. I guess he put a bug in there. Get on that. Let's see. A little bit of extra time now for some of his forwards to take a breath into this last moments. Whistle's gone, and the puck now. The puck is, yeah, it's easy call. The puck was nowhere near being a goal when you heard the whistle go. Pekka Rinne took away the post. He took away the low side. And the face-off just outside the Finland zone, as they will get Koval out again. 1:11 to go. Finland holding on to that 1-goal lead. 2 goals in 54 seconds here in the third period for Finland. And Pekka Rinne has been something else. All 3 goals in this one in the third stanza. Over Sheen from Stepanov and Kulikov. 45:09. Donskoy from Lindell and Jokinen at 51:57, and Hartikainen from Jakola and Kampainen at 52:51. And now with a minute to go, Belarus trying to flex their muscles, trying to get 3 points out of this, or at least try and get to overtime and line up for the 2 points, as 2 points would do it for them. They need 2 points between today in their final game to hold off a Slovakian team that has the likes of Marian Gabrick. Here is Kaluzny! Oh, brother! Kaluzny puts the puck through the net. Belarus tie it with 31 seconds to go. What a shot by the captain. Kaluzny with his 4th goal of the tournament. What an absolute cannon. See, Kostitsyn wants it. Comes back to Kaluzny. He goes to Kostitsyn. Kostitsyn opens it up, and Kaluzny. Yakola goes down to try and block the shot. Fair play to him, but watch this. Good screen by Stas as well. Imanen actually takes away the sight line of his goaltender, as the captain, Alexei Kaluzny, also the captain of Dynamo Minsk, has his 4th goal of the tournament. And we are tied at 2 with 25 seconds to go, and the reaction of Kaluzny said it all. They will hopefully hold on for a point. And as mentioned, Slovakia was hoping that Finland would dispose of Belarus in regulation. Kostitsyn opens it up. Kostitsyn gives it back. And Kaluzny buries it. For Sergei Kostitsyn, his 4th assist of the tournament. That was a nice pass. Ivankov ramped up and out of play by Pekka Rinne. So let's touch that up. Finland would go to 13 points if this continues on to overtime, and Belarus would go to 11. Slovakia would have to hope that Belarus lose in overtime, and then hope that Belarus lose tomorrow to Norway. And they would have to beat, Slovakia would have to win their final game against the U.S. tomorrow to tie them on 11 points. And because of the head-to-head results, Slovakia winning in the overtime game, as 60 minutes, not enough to solve the riddle of Finland-Belarus. Finland 2, Belarus 2 at the end of regulation. Donskoy his 2nd from Lindell and Jokinen. Hartikainen's 1st from Yakola and Kapainen for Finland. For Belarus, Hovrashin his 3rd from Stepanov and Kulov, ending the shutout streak of Pekka Rinne. And Kaluzny with just 31 seconds to go. The goalie pulled for the extra attacker, his 4th of the tournament from Sergei Kostitsyn. There's no intermission in this round robin. They will have a little 2.5, 3-minute break right now, and that's all it is. They just will regroup, catch their breath, and it will be overtime.